I'm alive.
Sunrise, Parabellum.
He's in the middle of a freshly cleaned room with a fan above his head like a halo. His face, that's a nice image. His face is covered in bruises. I guess it's the image we see in his little avatar.
Right, right. Wow.
The room is clean, but his futon is still missing a pillow, and it's bothering me.
Yeah. It's like as clean as it's gonna get. The room is it's clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have I been out?
It's like
2
your room.
days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water.
Ouch.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off.
The piss jacket, Kim, you took it off?
Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore. I took it off.
The close proximity of death must have made the lieutenant contemplate his life choices. He's done with the jacket.
What did you say, sunrise?
Sunrise Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
Ah, my gun, it's engraved on it.
Cops like it.
Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say.
Looks out the window.
I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed.
Wait, so what the hell?
That's
What's the
okay.
nature of your injury? Oh, it's day 6. It's been 3 days, bro.
Damn. What
Yeah, ask him what happened. Yeah.
What happened? We tried to take the diplomatic route and hoped they wouldn't attack first. They did. The major gave the command.
What happened then?
As retaliation, the rifleman shot you. He hit with his carabine. I was looking for a clear line of sight. When I found it,
He sounds a tiny bit sorry he did not find it before you got hit.
I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive.
Wow, the guy's got terrible aim. Glenn was
Yeah,
a good, 90 degrees away.
Yeah.
This is not the first person to die in his place. He
And
goes
how is the mercenary not dead? He shot him through the visor. He shot him in the face.
Yeah, that
Maybe just-
one. Yeah.
Just wounded him.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that's weird. Yeah.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in the hospital yesterday.
No.
Alain
No
and the young
way.
musician, I forget his name. They are all that's left.
Titus is dead?
Yes,
No.
you were bleeding out. I think you said you lied about being an amnesiac, and you warned me. I was able to disarm the major before he got the jump on me.
Thank you. Although,
I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Pole, though. And that's what happened.
And the major?
He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured.
there is unveiled anger in his voice.
We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage.
So, how many casualties on the Union side total?
5. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Titus.
Well, we all contribute in our
Well,
own
he's
way.
always been gluttonous.
He's he's a fat sponge and a bullet sponge. Yeah, I thought. Well, wait, I said that already. Titus is dead.
Yes,
Thought you only smoked one a day.
this is the one.
Okay, and that's
All.
it's a total shit show, Kim.
Yes, officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornet did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies. His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
How bad am I hurt?
Pretty bad, officer. You've suffered 2 wounds. The first is below your shoulder. The bullet passed through your shoulder blade, luckily missing your lung and heart. The second shot hit you in the thigh, the left quadriceps. No major arteries were nicked, but the bullet had to be removed. Bacterial infection was treated with mercurochrome.
Can I walk?
We will see.
If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone, you are going to have to become a psycho-locomotor.
I'm a psycho locomotor.
Good. You'll need to be. Whatever that is.
Are you hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from the major beating me with the butt of his gun. I try to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see him coming. Stupid of me.
Has anyone from my station been to see me?
No.
A man and a woman sit in the
Some
front seat
fucking
of an
station.
armored motor
I hate
carriage.
Station
The
41.
woman
I
is
want to go work
driving.
for Station
The man
50,
lights a
whatever
cigarette.
Kim works
Jean
at.
Vicmer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
They don't care about me at all.
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
Odd. And you haven't seen any, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
If not my station, then who treated me?
I did.
Thank you.
No need.
Alright, get up. Oh,
Get up, stand up.
and away. Oh, yeah.
Easy now.
Good as new. Then it turns double again before your eyes, an orange hue of pain.
How are you?
Gungadungunch.
The lieutenant looks at you, teetering on your feet.
What happens now, Kim?
I honestly don't know.
Good. You should say you totally do.
Yeah, I totally do.
Do you? Because we can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too.
Joyce is gone?
Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad.
He looks out the window.
Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Claudia too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Who did it then? Who killed the hanged man?
Yeah, who killed the hangman?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
Voices call him matter-of-factly. Yeah, you can mention 28%.
Yeah, still a 20 possibility a shot came from a distance.
We should go upstairs, rethink the
Yeah, I
ballistics in
didn't.
situ. I agree with this. What else?
See? There's that. You can do ballistics.
The fucking Maybell, Kim. The flowers.
What?
Show the dried flower white. Well, fuck, this one, remember?
Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to keep everything.
He's wrong.
No, Kim, every piece of garbage in the city is connected to the case.
Okay.
Clearly not meaning. What about the hole in the ouch wall? Someone's been checking her out.
I don't know. That's been there for years. We could
Caches.
find thousands more if we
Sick.
But they seemed so mysterious.
I'm just
There's a little
nothing.
pause. He says nothing as well.
Okay. You know what I think about solving crimes?
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Solving crimes is hard.
It really is very hard.
He sounds
That's what I
surprisingly
learned in playing this game, which is a fair enough message for a game of this it's like, yeah, solving crimes is hard.
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
You're not ready to give up, are you?
No. Are you ready to limp?
I'm ready. Let's limp.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
The island.
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
Alright, let's check the room first.
Why not?
He extinguishes a cigarette on the sole of his boot.
That's badass.
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
I'm not fucking limping at all.
Look, the door's open. You can walk right into Kim's room. You see gleaming
The
white
bathroom mirror
enamel.
has been wiped completely clean.
No, still can't. I wonder what happens if you do manage to remove the expression from your face. Maybe you die or something. Like something goofy happens.
Yeah. Let's do, I should have fucking hyped up on speed and fucking
Yeah.
whatever that
Oh well.
shit.
What's done is done.
Yep.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the
it ain't
it's
happening.
too late.
No. Alright.
Alarm set for 6:50 a.m. Oh, early riser.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
I
Okay.
had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you for keeping us staying alive a little longer.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go.
Let us. Ouch, that leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay.
Okay.
Wait, why can't you open his door?
It is locked.
But why is it locked from the inside? Okay then. Oh, you're really just gonna be limping the rest of the game? Oh, you're not going upstairs? Ah, damn it, it's daytime again.
Oh yeah.
We're supposed to sing karaoke. We know what we could do.
Mhm.
Before we head out for that island.
Yeah. Wait.
The medicine
Yeah,
cabinet
you
is-
can wait.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can wait at like a park bench.
Yep.
Do.
Yeah, overall this game is great. I can see how, like, even replay value wise, like rebuilding a new character, starting from scratch, you know, getting amnesia all over again, like
It's a whole
yeah.
genre of game I'd like to get more into.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, if it even exists as a genre, because I've played adventure games in the past, and usually they don't have RPG elements like this one does, and none of them have nearly the same level of depth with writing.
Yeah.
Like, this is like next level, man.
Yeah.
Like, this is eons ahead of like your average novel in terms of the
Yeah.
the richness of the writing and the voice acting, dude.
Yeah.
Like, wow. After playing Resident Evil, you can see the stark contrast.
Yeah. Looks like you're gonna be a cop sandwich.
I don't know.
Oh, that's the classic
Dino Crisis
Dino
line.
Crisis, yeah.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman. Only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
Oh.
Lieutenant tests the thread with his finger. Drawn taut, it rebounds instantly.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
Where does the thread go?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof, B triple prime, the island in the bay.
Is she trying to tell us the shot came from the island?
Unless she thinks
islet?
the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
How does she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
Fair.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
Could be her way of saying sorry.
I find that hard to believe. But at this point, what difference does it make?
It's also the only point of origin we haven't ruled out
So
yet.
it is.
For a second he seems tired.
Maybe we need to go to the island? Well, he really doesn't want to go to the island, does he?
He is trying to justify it to himself. He sees danger. Another trap, perhaps. He must be cautious for a reason. This man has decades of experience.
You're not afraid, are you?
No, I just don't want to walk into another embarrassment. I am a creature of pride, you see. I'm afraid of becoming a joke.
It's not something he's proud of, but that's the way it is.
Let's go to the fucking island.
Okay, let's
So-
go to the fucking island.
Hell yeah.
How do we get there?
Let's do it.
Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
Lilia and the net picker. She's tearing her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to click that.
The shot would then...
No,
There's-
stop. Okay. Okay, down we go. To the island.
I guess some of your quests got crossed off, right? Because they're no longer available. Or they just vanish? I don't know. Determine... Wait, can you... You can't still ask Claudia about Sunday night. She's gone. Like, what does it say? Like,
The
now
stage
that
is
she's
all
gone.
set up for your performance.
Yeah, I don't know.
Feels silent. You feel a little dizzy.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
Yes.
Let me know when I should turn on.
Oh, it doesn't have to be
karaoke
evening.
carousel.
Oh yeah, let's put my drama stuff on. Oh, now we're talking. Oh damn.
Yeah, definitely look like a theater kid.
All right. I'm ready for my close-up. All right, everyone. I'm gonna
The
sing
stage is
some
all set up
stuff.
for your... You feel a...
So, are you ready for
I'm
your thing
ready.
now?
Insane
Let me know
Sub
when I should turn on
Dragon
the karaoke
Superstar.
carousel.
Yeah, let's do it. Hit play.
The air is thick
Oh yeah.
with anticipation.
Watch me sing, Kim.
The tape clicks into the carousel, and then the music starts.
Kim's the only one in the audience.
Yeah.
Everyone else is dead.
And 92% of doing singing.
I would often go there to the tiny church there, the smallest church in San, though it once was larger. How the real may rest there.
It's so cool.
Down through the mist there.
It's actually so fitting that like everyone's fucking dead.
Toward the Seven Sisters. Toward those pale cliffs there.
Dude, he sounds just like Lemmy.
Yeah.
I would often stay there.
Definitely the voice of a hardened alcoholic.
In that tiny yard there.
The voice of the Lola Bunny guy. Like for sure.
I have been so glad here.
Lola, why are you?
Looking forward
Don't leave
to the
me,
past
Lola.
here.
Hold on, Lola.
Yeah, it's for sure
But
him.
now
So goddamn hot.
Yeah.
you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Dude, that's fucking beautiful, man.
That was kick-ass.
Wow. Singing karaoke and fucking solving murder. That's what we do. So I'm guessing that's the ancient
These are the
reptilian
lyrics.
brain is my is my
Is your
actual
musician.
voice. Yeah.
Yeah, is your lyricist, yeah.
Yes, not bad at all.
You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you.
Thank you. I don't need big crowds. Just need my friends.
Okay, yes. I'm going to unplug the microphone, so you can get off the stage now.
Thank you, God. I'm going to say bye to you for the last time. You've been a great cafeteria manager.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
Yes, I'm up. Are you not going to acknowledge that kick-ass performance?
I did, thank you. Big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire.
Well, yeah.
Defended
Ain't
maybe
nothing but a peanut.
putting it a bit generously, though. I had a great view of you doing nothing
That's
to
what I
stop
thought.
those
That's what I wanted. I was like, I did do
That's
nothing at certain
bullets
points.
stop
Yeah.
flying.
But like my reaction speed is a low skill. So, you know.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. It just felt I needed to specify that.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair.
you don't want to go bankrupt.
Yeah, I don't need
especially
to
with
ask.
Harry as your client.
It's like, where'd everyone go? Oh, well, they're all dead, thanks to you doing nothing. It's like, yep, fair. Okay, that. I wonder if we can sell all our absolute shit and get those fallen pants from Kuno. I'm gonna try to pawn some shit. Just wrap a nice little fucking bow on this. Sell everything I own.
Everything? What if you need some of that clothes for, like, a crazy skill
Whoa.
check?
Un jour, je serai de retour. Près de toi?
Yeah,
Près de toi.
close
Okay.
to you. Oh, you
yeah.
can analyze this thing.
Yeah. One day I will be back to return
The
close to
graffiti
you.
has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it. Yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
I smell heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
No.
Oh yes, throw down a match. That's gonna look
Yeah.
so cool.
What are you trying to imply, Fingers?
You could buy some smokes, light up
Ooh.
a ciggy and throw it in there. You know, just to see what happens. See if it's flammable. It's better that way. Safer.
Totally not, because I want to see a badass fire.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's
we
go
have
do that.
cigarettes. My pocket.
Hopefully you don't light yourself on fire.
We're gonna go to the pawn shop, sell all my shit, get some money, and then buy cigs, set that shit on fire, go set Kuno on fire, buy his pants, and then and go to that island.
Please set him on fire.
Yeah. Hey, look, the cockpit's back. It's like just douse gasoline on it. What are you doing, mister? What are you fucking pouring gasoline on me?
Making this world a better
Between
place.
you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics.
You calling this
In its
politics?
purest form. Now, what can I do for you? Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I guess if any of these were... Oh, I think you should keep the dice, though.
Yeah.
To help out with the skill checks.
Yeah.
Oh, not Kim's pen.
I'll keep Kim's pen.
Yeah.
I have $90. We're good. Oh, some of my
I'm not
clothes.
purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Oh, damn.
Another time.
All right.
So how much was the fallen
Um,
thing? You have 90 real now.
yeah, I want to say it was 300, but I could be wrong.
Uh-oh.
Maybe I could just haggle him down, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'll buy some health items and shit too for one of
Yeah,
the.
that might come in handy.
Yeah. And morale. All right, Kuno.
There he is.
Everyone says you
Who's
people
that?
just don't think Kuno doesn't.
Feels good for
Ah,
some.
give me
Yeah,
those
pig.
pants.
Kuno can already see you. Watch out, pig. Who knows?
Oh, you're able to just buy them?
Yep, just bought them.
That's it? Oh, cool.
Okay, so now I should probably put
Nice.
composure pants on. Suggestion. Visual calculus. Alright, I think this is the, well, actually, let's just put these pants back on.
This is the optimal outfit.
Yeah, this is like the end game outfit here. The end
Nice.
game.
Alright, let's buy some cigs and let's
Set
head
this
out.
shit on fire. And
I saw there was an extra quest, though. Something about finding the location of the killer. I don't know if it's, like, tied in with the island one. Like, they're both going to get crossed off. What are you thinking?
Conceptualization, maybe?
Mm,
No?
that's more for, like, world building. Like, when does that ever come in handy when it came to a skill check? I'm wondering.
Inland Empire. How about Inland Empire?
Sure. Yeah.
Probably for the last. Yeah, graffiti on fire.
Oh, it's actually one of your tasks.
Yep.
But if you go back to your task list, I'm
Yep.
just curious. There's
Go to the island.
determine where the shot came from.
Island.
Okay, yeah,
And
gotcha.
then
We're gonna do
that one we're just gonna pretend it didn't exist.
Gotcha. Unless she's like
They're
hiding
only
somewhere.
yeah, only available when Kim's not there.
Yeah.
All right, time to buy some cigarettes.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
No. You need.
It's like, I don't have any tear. Can I still use tear machine? Tools. Let's see if I have any actually.
The tear machine.
No.
No, you can't. Okay.
I looked it up, and the only time you're left alone is when Kim goes to his room or when he goes to the station to transport the body.
Oh yeah.
Speaking about transporting the body, is this still in the fridge?
No. Yeah, we transferred it.
Yeah, that's already done.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so there's no way to complete that quest at this point.
Okay.
And I mean, added to the fact that Clausier is gone,
Right.
long gone.
So I
A
think we
small
can
cabinet
take
on the wall is filled with very
take
Okay,
Dreening.
Here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
1,
Okay.
2,
Here.
3.
Okay. Here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel
Yeah,
better.
one of each.
Here. Okay. Here. I hope
And
Saint
then,
Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
And then we'll get some cigs.
a colourful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you go, mister. Here you go, mister. Here you go, mister.
Alright, perfect. Alright, let's do some, let's just fucking do all the drugs. Fuck it. We're going out with the bang. We're gonna gonna go to the island and get fucking ripped on something. Oh yeah, let's... Okay, so we set the thing on fire, do a bunch of drugs.
Talk to Leon. Maybe we can even do the drugs when we get to the island,
Sure.
so their effects don't wear off. Did it work? Wait, maybe we have to interact with it?
The graffito has been painted over
There
the
it
traces
is.
of the fight that took
Step
place
back,
here.
lieutenant.
It's the fuel oil catches fire.
Wow.
The logo is a bright orange flash across the surface of the lettering. Rain turns to vapor above the burning message, mingling with the black smoke. What if words are not directed at the people of Montenegro, or even the coalition aerostatics above the city? They're meant for something above even those.
Disco Elysium.
Lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters. The flames warm him too. Not at all like
Let's go to the island.
that. Slowly, the flames subside. The fuel
Alright. One more thing.
That was badass.
That was sick.
Yeah. Oh, you want to speak to the dice lady?
No, not the dice lady. I want to go to try to do the bench press in the gym.
Oh wow!
I saw all.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I saw all the people doing it in their playthroughs. Well, the ones I've watched or whatever. And I'm like, oh man, I wanna go do that.
I don't know. Your mortarix are pretty low.
Yeah, we're gonna fall and choke myself basically.
If you die,
Oh man, that'd be well. I mean, if bullets can't kill me.
Way to go up.
Wait, this way, this way, this way.
Here it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Leather
Smells like
and
leather and sweat.
Alright, so let's do fucking like.
Let's do some deadlifts.
Gonna have some. We gotta have. Oh, actually, no shirt makes my physical instrument go up. Pain threshold. Let's do that. Yeah.
Maybe some savoir-faire.
Actually, no. Savoir-faire. Is there
anything yellow?
Yeah.
Savoir-faire was top row, I think. Sure.
-1.
Oh, -1. Never mind.
Reaction speed plus no electrochemistry. No, bad.
Interfacing. Yeah. Okay. You might be good.
Okay. All right.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
You do some drugs too.
Yeah. Some
boost your motorics.
Physique. Here we go.
Yeah. All right. Liquid steroids injected. Let's go.
Psyche, motorics.
Oh, it was actually vodka.
Yeah.
How does vodka improve your physique? I guess it. I mean, probably helps with your. Probably numbs your pain. I don't know. I've never worked out drunk.
The barbell
doesn't seem like a particularly good idea.
There we go. Let's do it. Let's fucking lift. Oh, I'm fucking.
Oh, did you fail?
Yeah. I just saved though, so it's fine.
Oh, broken
Ouch.
spine.
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form.
Ugh.
See? This place is cursed. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to smash through that back door.
Weightlifting was never my favorite either.
Obviously handling you.
At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head.
No, we gotta.
Kim.
we gotta pull it off.
Yeah.
72%. We're gonna do it.
Kim always knows how to soften the blow.
Yeah.
Make you feel better.
Unlike my partner, who goes out of his way to humiliate me by like showing up at my place of work and like in a disguise. Fucking like, what the fuck was that?
That was a bizarre episode.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor.
No,
like
wait,
a dog
what?
for its
Oh
master.
no.
72%. How does that fail?
I know. Well, I mean, there's still, there's still a 28% chance you fail. So
That's
it's
true.
not nothing.
We will get
Odds are, in all probability, you should get it this time.
Mhm.
The barbell waits patiently on the
Ah,
floor
haha.
like a dog
Yeah.
for its master.
Ooh.
Oh,
I like that.
oh.
I like that chest bump. You got this. Let's
Conjuring
go.
up an inhuman amount of strength, you raise the barbell up in the
Oh
air.
yeah.
Your
Oh
biceps tremble,
yeah.
but yours
Randy Newman.
isn't children's
You're a savage. You're an animal.
Oh yeah.
Unleash the beast.
Healed
Wait,
morale. Hell yeah.
That was some CrossFit shit. Very cool.
A warm wave of accomplishment washes over your head as you drop the barbell to the floor.
And moan like a
For a
fucking
moment,
tennis
it feels
player.
like you're strong enough to succeed at anything you ever set your mind to. Hey, but you're still in a ghost house. What if someone heard this? What if they know you're here?
Good technique.
Is this familiar because I'm a weightlifter? No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm done. Done with all the stupid things I can say. Okay. So now back to pants. So we're gonna put these new pants on.
I believe that's called a clean and jerk.
A what?
A clean and jerk.
Oh yeah.
What you just did. It's when you like deadlift a bar
Oh, okay.
and then raise it over your head.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's an Olympic weightlifting CrossFit thing. There's a guy at my gym I see doing it all the time. He just monopolizes the barbell for like an hour. It's pretty intense. You're doing a deadlift, a squat, and a like military press all in like one movement.
Yeah.
It's like a full body exercise. The thing of beauty.
Indeed.
All right. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Island time. Let's solve murder.
Couldn't have said better myself.
Me solve who killed make end of life man. That's like if I had like savoir-faire 0. It's like me question. We should make
Rhetoric 0.
start another playthrough with like 0 skills in like logic or intelligence. Just like me, I don't know. Okay, so now we
wouldn't get very far.
No, we wouldn't. Fisherman shacks. Here we go. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you know, honestly, it's like one of the things. It's like going through like with a pre-created character is probably like the game probably recommends that because it can like change so many things about.
We kind of fucked ourselves by putting Motoric solo.
Yeah,
in quite a few spots.
Yeah.
Officer Harry, you're wounded. Why are you wounded? You look terrible.
You're not limping.
Oh, I'm no longer attracted to you.
Yeah.
She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling.
I was hoping you wouldn't get shot. Oh, gross. Really,
Some people hurt me.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guilhem. It's nothing to be worried about.
I almost got shot in the chest. Point at my chest.
Officer.
It's not serious. He'll be okay.
You feel the ligament move on your left shoulder. And
You should see the other guys.
it's not.
I have a question for you.
Of course.
Your boat.
Can I help you with something?
Yeah, we need to get to that island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tide just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
Can we borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull, I just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat, and no joyriding either.
Fair.
Of course, man. It's only for a day or two. Official.
Oh, this boat ride's gonna suck.
Yeah. Nod along attentively. What if I want to rock?
See, that makes me not want to lend you my skiff. On a boat, rocking leads to capsizing. That there is an absolutely 100% rock-free skiff. You got
All right,
that?
Dana, stop rocking the boat.
Yeah, well, okay, thank you. We'll use your skiff to get there then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you?
Yeah,
Just filled
sure.
her up, but it's a small tank.
You seeing you. Alright, go to the island, boom. Save game. Oh,
On the calm mirror of the sea, its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, that's
wait, you
it.
say something, Jason?
One pull of the starter hand
Okay.
off into the bay.
Yeah, we're good.
A
We're good.
strange trepidation.
Okay.
comes over. Are you sure you want to go?
You were waiting for me to talk, see if it pops up.
Yeah, because you know when you're not saying anything, it doesn't
It's
do
just-
like
exactly,
any of the passive
exactly.
stuff. So yeah,
Have you
Let's
made
go.
all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts?
I have.
You know it.
what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
So
Alright.
one-way trip, baby.
You take the engine, Kim. I'll hold the boombox. Say nothing.
Fine, why not?
Very cool.
Hell yeah.
Now tune it to SAD FM. You know you want to. SAD FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs. You seem
That's
to
my
know its
jam.
frequency by heart.
Get in and ride to the island. Let's do it. Island time. Oh, I'm actually using the boombox. That's kind of cool.
Ain't no turning back now.
What a journey this has been. Well, this is
Oh
definitely...
no, we're on a collision course.
Oh no! Move, island, move!
Kim, steer the boat. Phew. All this sad rock.
Yeah, this is like just sad. There's no
Just,
rock.
just pure sadness.
Yeah. Alright, well, it seems like this is gonna be the end of this adventure. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. And we're not done just yet, but it's been a wild ride. And
Yeah, thanks for
watching
hanging out with
this.
us.
Yeah. Just experiencing this game with us, it's like, damn, this is like very cinematic. I could imagine, you know.
It's definitely not
roller
one we're
coaster.
gonna forget.
Not at all. This is
It's gonna stick with you.
yeah,
It's just one of those games.
all those stupid decisions. Like, not only do I analyze my stupid decisions in real life, I'll look back on on this game and be like, wow, we made some fucking dumb dialogue choices.
Stupid.
And that was fun.
Surprised we didn't come here earlier. This is a very suspicious looking place.
Yep. Looks like where someone could be hiding, potentially. Where's our
The
killer?
boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence. In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance. There is very little wind here today. The ghost is standing still. You look at your arms, then the cliffs above you. Let's go.
Alright, let's climb out.
Let's get that son of a bitch. A makeshift bridge. The bombs are powerful enough to break the foundation. These tires are falling apart. They're at least 50 years old. Oh, I didn't know you spelled the word tire with a Y. The rusted chain trails off into the ocean.
Must be like an
alternate
yeah.
spelling? Yeah. Just like the way us Canadians like to insert a U into certain words, like color.
Oh yeah, favor. Or flavor.
Just like to be annoying like that.
Yep.
Warm air from the inside of the building. It's warmer there than out here. The barrel says ICM. You see a star with little specks in it. Warm blood trickles down your armpit. Ew. The ligature is off. It's nothing. It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah.
No way to get up there. Stairs are gone. What about down there?
ICM. This feels familiar somehow.
A white star.
No. An upside-down star.
With its horns in the sky.
RCM.
The
ICM.
symbol
Sounds
of
like
the
RCM.
RCM? Yeah. Militia.
It does. The
Why?
RCM may descend from the ICM.
May
It's impossible to say.
Eh?
It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
Nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex. A mediocre athlete would pant from dragging around his body on a busted crutch. But not you. You're thinking about politics with blood dripping down your thigh.
ICM sounds like ICP.
That's just a coincidence, officer. The core mill was founded in 32.
He bows to inspect the barrel.
Let's finish the thought. I don't want to waste time thinking about a barrel. Not when we have a murder to solve. Okay, there's...
Is that a man? No, but that's definitely what looks like a rifle. A moth-bitten bed sheet keeps the wind shut. You see candles planted on a broken rangefinder.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
Do you think whoever slept here is?
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
No time to rest now.
Yes, anytime. If you need a rest later, it's okay by me.
You don't have to be a hero.
You can't decide. You can't pick your poison.
No, it's the thing's not coming up to do drugs.
Oh. Maybe you can't take any drugs here. No, doesn't seem to be an option, man.
Damn.
It's a drug-free zone. Dish is stained with sauce and fire. Books, mostly fantastic and historical fiction.
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized.
Sift through them.
Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures.
Nice.
Classic.
Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
Someone's made themselves a home.
All things communist.
Not that you can
Goddamn.
tell. This is a digest of someone who's dead bored. Most of it is for entertainment purposes. Fittingly right next to the radiola on the floor.
Okay.
You do feel there's something you're not getting here, though. Oh well. The print in some of these is pretty small, though. This person has good eyesight.
Okay.
You know who else usually has good eyesight?
A
Snipers.
sniper. Yeah.
No offense to you, Kim. Although you did do a good number on that mercenary.
There. Beautiful.
The greasy.
The offer still stands.
The bed is quite
Yeah, you can take a nap.
face the
Yeah, a
concrete wall.
little
There's
nap.
less light there. In that you didn't realize how tired you were. Your body is still nowhere near healed.
Curl up with my knees close to my
The
chest.
blanket feels
That's
cold.
the best way to sleep.
The entire room does.
In the fetal position,
And
like,
cold. Minutes pass.
rocking
Half an hour
back and
maybe.
forth.
The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant.
You feel Kim
Your
cuddling up to you.
eyelids close until
Until
you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening.
Nothing like a nice afternoon nap.
sleep. Kim gonna betray me now.
Oh, imagine.
That'd be
That
brutal.
would definitely go down in like top 10 anime betrayals.
Oh yeah.
Kim? Kim? God, I feel so naked without him. Nah, he's gotta be around here somewhere. Come on. Lieutenant is no longer here. Go outside to the beach. Well, this is freaky. The door is still here closed. Feels strange somehow. You can't get in. The hell, Kim? Why would you abandon me? And we didn't identify what that was next to the window. Is it a rifle? Anyways, whatever. Can we even get outside? The hell? Do you remember where the entrance was?
I thought it was here.
Maybe it was the bottom right. Like maybe you have to go under that little bridge. You know what I mean? Like go back to the
right.
door on your left and then just go. Yeah. That's
Oh
it.
yeah,
Down
yeah,
here.
yeah. There we go. I was having I guess that nap just discombobulated me.
I feel very unsettled. I need Kim by my side. He's my security blanket.
He's our plushie.
Something wants to talk to you. Go down to the chain. There's something there. This chain? Look into the water now. Time to cleanse yourself. You see her footprints on the water. Wait, what? Further. Okay, you're having some sort of weird hallucination or a
Dolores
dream.
Day,
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
innocence of humanism,
Nice.
internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry. Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking. But you don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and mean. Let her go. Let her go. This is the holy queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win her back.
What's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
Just my scepter,
Oh.
my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel
Cool.
documents, the crown of immortality.
Just be super curt with her.
Cool. Yeah, I have one too.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder, silence. Her nuptial gown flows in the wind, wraps around her holy body.
Anyway,
Can I can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown.
no, Harry. No. I don't want a massive epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really, we don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us. Our love. our unborn daughters. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Ravachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
But I know you still love me. You still love me. I still love you.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took.
You're just weeping all over her face.
Fearful. You stand against her. Her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth. She is not kissing you back.
Oh, this is awkward.
But I succeeded.
This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it, and you should not have listened to me.
Fair.
But you are a suggestion.
You're not.
It's your job, suggestion.
Yeah, you suggest things to me, and I do them. You're not kissing me back.
The moment is ending.
No.
She is going to move her face away from yours.
That's okay. All right. See you later.
Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there.
Talk about the expression?
Yeah, I would also try not to see that.
Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I felt.
You're the apricot chewing gum scented one. You didn't kiss me back.
She breathes out heavily, as if something painful has passed through her, and shakes her head.
Stand there like a useless dildo. Sounds like the option for me.
She shakes her head one more time. The evening wind rustles her hair, blowing old newspapers and fast food wrappings down the street.
That's it then.
No, Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see.
Slides her hands down her chest and undoes her blouse and onto her lower stomach and smiles.
And breaks out a big babby bump.
I'm pregnant.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Is it...
Gulp.
is it mine?
Of course not.
What the fuck?
She looks down at her belly, then up into your old eyes.
I terminated yours. Don't you remember?
Yikes.
You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck.
Dude, what? Yeah, alright, okay, I may have not have ever received a paycheck from the police force, but come on, that's just a low blow.
Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
No, this has to end. Do the last one. More questions. Ask more.
You're not really Dolores Days. That's not a very good way for things to be.
It's not. But...
But what? Tell me there's something good.
I don't know why I said but. There is no but.
I have some other questions for you.
I can't answer your other questions, Harry. Not anymore. I have to go.
You said I have a vast soul and you always come back to it.
We both said a lot of things. We were very young.
It doesn't matter anymore.
We will always have what was. I will always be
Don't
influenced
go.
by it. But it is over.
Lola,
Now
don't
only
go.
total, unrelenting
You're
hell
so
remains.
goddamn hot.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
Alright, bye.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
Wait, you have sworn a holy oath, Harry. She herself begged you not to let her go.
Yeah, that's not what he said, but
Yeah,
okay.
exactly. Hold on, what's there to do in Morova?
Light, life, culture. It's so much better than here. Everything here reminds me of you and the horrible times we had. The nights we stayed up fighting for our dying love. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean again. I want to be a good person again. Not this. Not what you made me into.
Okay, can't we sit down and have coffee first? There's a cafeteria in the corner.
No. That would only be painful and dull. At the aerodrome, life, love, and laughter are waiting for me. At the cafeteria, dust, hell, and tragic comedy.
And I swore I wouldn't let you go, but you told me, you asked me to be this way.
That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her, and am happier for it. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
No.
Yes,
Will we ever see each other again?
I won't see you, but you will see me.
How can that be?
Oh, Harry,
It's not fair.
this is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago?
How will I see you again?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time. So long ago.
This is intolerably bad.
Oh yes, this is real darkness. It's not death, or war, or child molestation.
X.
Real darkness has love
Jeez.
for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry. See you tomorrow.
Or maybe I won't show up.
Well, you have no choice because this is all a dream.
Or maybe I just won't cross the lake. Next time the purple prompts tell me that you should step in the water, I'll go look for Kim.
You'll probably forget
Yeah, it's true.
and think you're searching for Kim.
Yeah, right. Where Kim? Where is he? Oh, I'm in the lake again. Oh, god damn it, there it is. Yeah, okay, you're right.
Welcome to Limbo.
Yes. That was a nice nap. Saw my
That's nice.
ex-wife.
You're quick. How was your sleep?
Just really trying to cover up sleeping it with her. That's, actually, swallow the blood and conclude. Let's comb the entire island centimeter by centimeter. That's the next step in the task chain.
Okay.
He's still worried. You must have really thrashed and squealed in your sleep.
No, Dolores, no!
Dolores!
Don't go!
Yeah.
old
Dolores,
cylindrical
don't wake up with me.
nested
Don't wake up with me.
with makeshift
It's not my
bleach
baby.
running out of its side and across the floor.
And like
The
Kim's
cables
like, oh
disappear
fuck.
into the wall to your right. The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
A hollow ring. The canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
Where do these wires lead?
Downstairs, somewhere?
Kind of generator.
Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout. The kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel thieves. It's been a long winter, long and cold.
If anyone stayed here, they'd need a generator.
What does this mean, a generator
I
here?
don't know. I'm not a philosopher.
I mean, why is it here?
Someone with basic electrical skills has restored it in order to keep the room warm.
The wind outside picks up suddenly, with a faint howl. Inside, it's warm.
Oh.
Hey, Dad, you want to just pause and cut a clip here?
Yep. To finish this game. Stairs have collapsed. Gonna go search those lockers.
You see a small metal door nested inside a larger one.
Another part of the island, probably.
Okay.
Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open? Alright, I retract my statement. It was naive.
Alright.
The heavy metal green paint flecks off the monoblock. The keys rattle like teeth.
The console of an anti-computation device. Possibly. Urgence, ouvert, allumé. We need to restore power before using this, officer. The generator, it didn't look like there was fuel in it. We should look around outside. There are barrels all over. Maybe one of them still has something in it.
The console looks on.
We'll find something outside.
Yep. Let's do it.
The winch is broken. Rust has eaten away at the remains.
A strange
Oh, are you still
feeling
dreaming?
looking at the water. Maybe you should just wander off into the sea. Leave it all and walk in
I don't know
with
if
a
you can
bottle
proof.
in your hand.
Oh, that bottle, right?
Always. In the still mirror of the bay, you see Martinez reflected. Tall edifices of ruins reach into the water, like shimmering towers. And the shacks too. Pine trees and motor lorries, upside down. Islets and posts, like stepping stones, lead into the water in front of you. Go. Step in. It's been too long.
Why?
Perhaps there's someone there, under the water, waiting for you.
But it's so cold.
Yes, cold and still. But love is warm, like the inside of her mouth.
No, 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 no.
Yes, 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 yes.
No, 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 no.
We're not starting with that.
Shake my head.
Not
No,
now.
no, no. No, no, no. I actually want to see if, Oh, no. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes.
Inside of the fortress, you make out the console of the blast door. The pain in your pelvis makes you wince. Then you continue. Oh, up here.
I see
Over
some
here.
gas.
An old medicine cabinet, nearly stocked with women. And the weathered artillery map showing coordinates in the Bay of Revachol.
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab, only half covered by the crumbling roof. At the head of it, double embrasures, firing slits like two eyes in the wall.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
Yeah, true. Inspect the
A
mattress.
single-person mattress, modern, civilian use.
Maybe he was
Brand
jumping on the bed
name,
and sniping.
Marjorie. There's a fuel stain on the cover, along with cigarette burns.
Gotta find some way to pass the time.
Yep.
And an empty can of beans on the ground next to it, filled to the brim with cigarette butts.
Pick one out.
And no one will ever know that you were jumping on the bed.
No, not a single soul.
The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper filter. The brand, Tio Moteri.
Tio Materi, like the ones we found at Land's End, remember?
I may have been wrong when I said it wasn't important. This means the same person could have visited both locations. I didn't see any signs of smoking inside, though. If people live there, they keep it tidy. This here may also be a smoking spot.
Inspect the wall.
There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you, like a little window.
Touch the hole in the concrete. Or look through.
Springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out. Trepidation, a tingling feeling in your stomach. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting. 1 kilometer across the water. The ruins look familiar.
On the left.
A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A and 33B.
On the right.
The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the whirling in rags. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 10. The doomed commercial area.
And between the two.
The box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny fleck of light catches your eye on the rooftop. Sunlight reflecting off the upstairs window of Clausia's room.
Motherfucker.
What does that mean? Do you have line of sight to the window?
Yes, there's an opening between 33A and 10. I can see to the roof.
I can see it. Through the scope of a rifle. The shooter would be prone, lying on the mattress, barrel resting on the embrasure.
Cheek against the cheek rest, hand on the hair trigger. On a calm day like this.
Kim, I could make it. I could make the shot.
Good. I think we have it, detective. The origin of the shot. This is the sniper's nest.
Affirmative.
Booyah, master cop work.
It's only moderately effective cop work until we have the weapon. It will not be, how do you say it, booyah, until we have that.
Could the shooter still be here?
Where?
On this island?
He does not answer, just nods. With his back hunched, he looks around once more and says,
Aye.
He feels uncomfortable suddenly.
We should move now.
Sure, right, okay.
Or we get shot.
Yo, Kim is like, yo, are you setting me up again?
The fuel all we need to open the blast door?
Yep.
The sniper is probably in there. Feel eyes on your back. Someone's watching, but you can't say where.
Alright. Time to equip my gun. And this time I have one more point in reaction speed.
The lieutenant there's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. The lieutenant flicks the switch.
Pull the rope.
The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
Open that blasted door.
A dim golden glow animates the console. Faint, like a ghost light. Urgence ouvert reads one dial key. Allumer reads another.
Allumer.
It's on. Turn emergency open.
The blast door
Bingo.
opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
Time to pay the mystery man a visit.
Yep.
A sudden wave of anxiety makes your skin crawl.
After you.
Before outside, when we were walking across the sand, I felt someone watching
So
me.
did I. Not back there, but I felt it since we came here.
What's there?
I don't know.
A thin whisper.
Let's go. Alright. Let's get my gun out. And my sword, just for good measure.
Yeah, dual wield.
Yeah.
Walk slow, it might be dangerous.
Might be dangerous. Thank you, game.
Well, you have no choice but to walk slow due to your injury.
True, well. I have been running this whole time, but I feel like I'm gonna pay for that.
Guys set up landmines or something? A rubber dinghy. It's deflated, broken. Small white flowers blossom all around you.
Ah, there you are. Yeah, fucking...
Got you right where we want you. Oh, you're getting up close and personal.
An old man wearing tracksuit trousers leans on the frame stock of his rifle.
Huh.
He gathers a big ball of spit in his mouth, then spits it out into the extinguished fire before him. He raises his black eyes, hooded by creased eyelids, to meet yours, unclouded by cataracts. His eyesight is sharp. He's practically tearing up from spite. Hatred got the best of him a long time ago. This man hates everything.
Sir, I need you to put the gun down so we can talk further. We're with the police.
His pistol from the holster.
You are a glorified night watchman. This is a service rifle. I can only lay it down before an enemy commander of corresponding rank.
I am an enemy commander of rank. Put it down.
The words, "I am an enemy commander," sound cold as iron from your lungs. The old man still hugs his gun.
And what rank would that be, dog?
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
A big wheel of the 4th Regiment of the Pederast Army. To hell with it. It's a walking stick anyway. It's out of bullets.
The old man lays the rifle down carelessly, then stares at it just lying there.
That's it for now. What have you been using this gun for?
No reply. His leg twitches. Strangely, like a puppet on a string. There's something off. You feel it. This was the right question. You need to... Contextualize it for him first. Turn the key elsewhere. The lock is here. It's here.
Pick up a gun.
His gaze follows your motions. The rifle feels surprisingly light in your hand. Frame stopped and patched in places with tape and wire. Still warm from his parched hands. Not the metal. The metal is ice cold. This weapon has been modified several times.
Inspect it.
The rifle's in a shabby state, like a crutch that's seen too much travel. Hieroglyphs are embossed into the forearm, made of walnut. On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burnt into the wood. Triangon, 4.46mm, made in Sinyao.
This is a Triangon in Singhao.
Worn. Personalized even. Looks like this weapon has seen a lot of use, hasn't it, sir?
No response from the old man. The plastic cape around his shoulders rustles in a small bout of wind.
The rifle has been patched and modified several times.
I wonder how old it is.
The old man does not answer. He just stares in front of him.
Okay, ammo.
Jacketed. Military-grade ammunition. Stable in flight. Good for hitting something that's very, very far away.
He says mostly to the old man.
As he speaks, he stresses every word. He's liking this.
Still the gun.
The old man keeps following your motion with his gaze. His right arm twitches suddenly. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It could be used against him to get a confession. In time.
Who are you?
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol. I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This is my termless surrender.
His eyes turn to the reeds again, dead and dull.
The Commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM? Your holdover from the...
From the Insulindian Citizens Militia, the army of the revolution. I was recruited in Jamrock in 07, trained in the École de Contrôle Orient, and consigned to emergency defense duties in 08. I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 14th, the commune had fallen. Still armed and ideologically trained, I wrote a criticism of myself and resumed partisan duties.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
You've been on this island for 43 years?
No. I've been on other islands, too. I was an Resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E-48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 22 years ago.
You said this is your termless surrender.
You're with the RCM, the coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol, a so-called Lieutenant W. Freighter.
We're with the RCM. Let's leave it at that.
Let's. You represent the Moralist International, the enemies of humanity who took this city. I represent their adversary, le Parti Communiste dans le Monde. Take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my weapon. I can no longer serve. No superiors can relieve me of my duty. You bulldoze them all to a mass grave for trying to free humanity.
His hand shakes and he breaks into a coughing fit.
A spray of blood from his mouth on the black charcoal in the fire pit.
So have you how have you concealed yourself all these? Nah, I don't want to know about that. So you're a communist soldier from the Communist Party army?
No, I am not a soldier. I am an ideological officer. I belong to the party, not the army. Like
Understood.
you belong to the moralist party.
You said you deserted your unit?
I was just 16 years old. 15 when I volunteered. I had a lapse of faith.
Lapse of faith?
And of courage, too. You could say I misunderstood the historic role of the proletariat and thought Mazovian socioeconomics were fallible. For a second, I doubted the irreducible laws of historic materialism. A second is all it took.
For what?
For reaction to take hold.
What's reaction?
Petty bourgeois terror. It's in all men.
Yes. Okay. Yes, we all have a tiny bourgeois person in us trying to run away.
He does not seemingly react to what you said. Only his right brow moves a little.
And this was when?
That's like the game telling me, like, you should have picked this one.
May the 13th, 08, 44 years ago. The horizon was black with coalition airships. Their petroleum rose to the sky, and it looked like it formed the clouds. Storm clouds. When they started shelling, it was dark magic.
Dark magic?
The combined might of international capital. All at once, all the greed and terror in the world tore into Revachol. It lifted streets from the ground and turned houses into ghosts. We were in the flak tower. Huddled on the floor. The artillery was 80 kilometers away in Ozon, but I knew the commune would fall. We would all be turned into ash. So I said I was going to the map room.
A terrible shame, still within him. The lobes of his ears are red with it. The shame and smallness of what he became.
What then?
I ran. I climbed the chain link across the water and hid inland. In the bunkers underground. Like the weakest of the weak. A mouse. Frightened of the ordnance all night. And the sound of the rotors in the morning. Whirring.
What was that?
Airships. I climbed out into hell. The landing was complete. The chain was submerged. I had to swim back. The fortress was half submerged too. Shattered. They'd all drowned in the lower levels, or got torn to shreds above. The anti-aircraft gun had malfunctioned. So had I. I left them without ideological direction. It was real. I'd seen it. I'd seen it in reality.
Some kind of great terror. Worse than you've ever seen.
Seen what?
The mask of humanity fall from capital. It has to take it off to kill everyone, everything you love. All the hope and tenderness in the world. It has to take it off just for 1 second to do the deed. And then you see it, as it strangles and beats your friends to death. The sweetest, most courageous people in the world. You see the fear and power in its eyes. Then you know.
What?
That the bourgeois are not human.
Let him finish.
I had to. I had to fight it. I had to never stop.
The old man falls silent. His black eyes keep piercing your skin as he looks to some great distance behind you, shaking his head slowly. retreating from it. Okay. When are you going to get to the part where you shot this man who seemingly has no connection with you?
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's like maybe trying to like start a war just for like shits and gigs kind of thing. Is that the... Again, you've been hiding here for 43 years?
43 years and 10 months.
That's steadfast.
It's not how a human being should live. But I had to. I couldn't just forget. I couldn't just forget what I saw.
He just couldn't.
Couldn't give up.
He nods, but he can now.
What have you been doing during all this time?
Hiding, fishing, waiting.
He looks
Where
across
the
the river.
afternoon grows late, on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, people walk home. Street lights will soon be lit. Further inland, the streets are alive with workers, men, women, children, street hawks and migrant laborers. The temperature is steady. Alto cumulus clouds form above Precinct 41. 2 police officers step out of the Whirling in Rags cafeteria. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer inspects a series of burnt black letters splashed across the plaza mosaic. Patrol
Mate?
officer Judith Minot points west. The fishing village. She glances at her watch. We meet in 15 minutes. It's a 10-minute walk. The officers go, leaving behind the writing, still smoldering. One day, it says, I will return to your side.
Always waiting.
The old man turns his eyes from the shore and back to you.
For what?
For her to return.
Her who?
Girl child. Revolution.
Girl Child Revolution? Fucking don't tell me it's Clausier.
Always.
I'm afraid she's gone.
The material base for an uprising has eroded. The working class has betrayed mankind and themselves. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back anymore, however hard I try.
What has he done? Perhaps a confession will lighten the load.
What have you done?
Yes, what? To get things going again? Fan the flame?
There is no flame to fan. There is nothing left of the world, of our dreams.
Let's get down to business.
Yeah, other question.
There's nothing serious in this world. It's a farce.
One more time. What have you used this goddamn fucking gun for?
What have I used it for? I've used it for killing people.
Here we go. A trail of blood. The lieutenant smells it too.
So is he just randomly shooting people?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a moralist euphemism? Defending. I've used it to kill people.
Interesting. During or after the war?
There is no after the war. Class war is never over.
So he's continued killing after hostilities ended. Okay. Go in straight. No euphemisms. He doesn't like those. No. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it. Make him repeat it first. Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
You're saying you killed people. Well, did you use that gun to shoot?
What did I just
Wait,
say?
what the fuck?
What did I just tell you? Don't drop the ball now.
Okay, did you use that gun to shoot and kill a colonel?
The who now?
He leans in and cups his ear.
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice. We're
The who?
Do it, sire.
Oh, maybe if you call them a fascist death squad, he'll like that.
I think if I say... Okay, the corpse... Well... Yeah, you know what? Fascist death squad took a bullet in the mouth here, so...
Oh yes, that one. Ugly piece of work, that boy.
Did you kill him?
Lieutenant takes a sudden step toward him.
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revachol. I do not collaborate with murderers and pederasts of the liberal regime.
Fair.
Tear into him. Pile it on him. Everything you got on him. The more, the better. The gun. The murder weapon is the perfect opener. The scent of blood in the air. But what else? There was something you can't remember. Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing. Go with something else first.
Hit yourself inside the head.
What am I forgetting? We've done the ballistics. Shot came from this island.
I saw you poking around there, looking for evidence. You're damn diligent when it comes to dead fascies. Did you like the view?
You had direct visibility. There are embrasures in the concrete, specifically meant for a top follower to use. And you had a long-range rifle in your possession.
Lieutenant softens his voice.
You have been here a long time, Mr. Dross. Too long. You need medical aid.
I'm ready to die. I've done my part.
He's practically admitting to it. Just one thing. The rifle does not have a scope.
One thing, where's the scope? How did you make the shot without a scope? We have everything else.
Forget about your stupid fucking scope. I don't know where it is. Find it yourself. It's your problem now.
He lost it. He just doesn't know where it is. Forget it. Push on.
It's the best uninterrupted line of sight into the window that in all of modern age.
Because it's a sniper's nest, you stupid fuck. Radio Gosh is right. You have worms in your brain.
Another sudden twitch, then one in his right eye.
Almost.
Are you sure you don't have
Almost burst out.
worms in your brain?
Yeah, exactly.
Keep piling arguments. Anything.
I don't need cooperation. I've got this.
Not a lot of guns around that use military-grade ammunition, are there?
It's a real gun. Not like your little musketeer pistol. I've seen you prance around with that. Jumping hoops for the liberals. You look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you real weapons? Going against automatic rifles with these toy guns. Of course you got those boys killed.
Damn, he saw you. He's watched it happen. He would have a good view of the tribunal from here. It's not just empty boasting. So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't let it divert you.
Yeah, stop changing subject. We have murder weapon.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it?
I'm calling it. We have the murder weapon.
Good. This feels good, doesn't it? Tearing things up like this. When you have the murder weapon, you have the killer.
Murder.
Murder.
Like
The
a
old man
marionette
says no more.
on some invisible string. This pushed him, but not enough. Just a little more.
Come on, what am I forgetting?
Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells. The dried Maybells on Clausia's roof.
My head hurts now.
Who cares? There were Maybells in the grass when you got here. And on Clausia's balcony. Wait,
Ow.
don't forget the footprints. The diagonal prints in the dust in the secret space behind Clausia's bedroom. Now, they're gonna come up.
Of course. Thank you, head. Thank you.
You got it. Remember? The boot prints were like no modern soul.
What? Wonder what brand of boots you're wearing.
Everything is brands with you individualists. Who cares what brand my shoes are? Sansa? Some shit.
Show me the soles, please, Mr. Dross.
Fucking imbecile.
The old man stretches out his leg. A black and white spiral pattern covers the sole of the worn-out old running shoes on his feet.
The maker is called Sensory. You see their V-shaped logo, but can't make out the size. These are not the unusual horizontal patterned soles you saw in the dust on the floor of the hidden room. They do, however, seem to be about the same size.
The size fits, but not the sole.
Wait, maybe it's just simpler than that.
Sire, he doesn't have to be wearing them right now.
People change shoes. It doesn't mean you weren't there near the room where the victim died in, sneaking around.
Racking those brains, are you? Desperate to report something back to your masters? They must have really loved that dead fuck.
The lieutenant gives you a quick sideways glance and nods to acknowledge. The prints were his. You can see it in those eyes. He can't keep them from flickering, looking for something. The old man stares at his own prints in the ash around the fire. Silent suddenly, some strange process within him. A gush of wind. Seagulls in the distance. You've almost got him. Just the last little push.
The Maybells behind the victim's window.
Damn Maybells. The whole island is turning white with them.
He seems tender suddenly. Nostalgic even. A strange mood swing.
So many this year, too? The spring is coming. No, it's already here. Wash the filth away.
I haven't seen these flowers anywhere else in Martinez, only here.
They blossom on the islets before we fertilize them with our blood. Resurrection was snow white in May, before they ruined it.
South, the Bay of Martinez is dotted with little freckles of islets, turning green, with white flowers in white snow.
The coast, too, before they piled their containers on top of it, filled with broken, useless trash for fat-fingered bourgeois children to play with.
You must get around a lot to stay undetected all these years. Do you know any secret paths? Pinball workshops?
I may.
A young woman called Classier. Ring any bells? These dried flowers were behind her window.
Classier.
You know her, right? She had intimate relations with the victim, the mercenary.
With the victim?
He's just...
Oh, sorry. Turns his
passing
sight
out.
from the whitening field of flowers and falls silent. Then the muscles in his jaw twitch, a spasm.
You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end of a hammer. Dripping with blood.
So he was a soldier too. He was a man.
Beating us to the ground. Moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company-trained killer dies. I haven't seen you on this coast for 40 years. You know, maybe I should have killed one sooner. Got your attention. Now you stop beating druggies and prostitutes in your basement. Now you come to investigate. Not when they die by the hundreds.
So you shot him.
Oh, the inhumanity. One paramilitary less in Revachol.
You can almost see him squeeze a tear out of his eye. His fists begin to tremble from the anger.
The lieutenant raises his right arm to hush you. Hush. He does not need to be pushed anymore. The ball is rolling.
I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore. I was breathing with them, in phase, and I pulled the trigger and flew on the air until I landed in his mouth. I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. I saw him kneel there with his mouth full of death, and that stupid look on his face.
Then
and
what?
His dick's still in her.
Oh, what the hell? Then what?
Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white, or what's left of it anyway. My last spring here. I knew the fascists would come to avenge their own. And so they did.
Mr. Dross, are you aware you're confessing to murder?
Lieutenant asks for after a second of silence.
Yes.
A single word is all he gives.
Yes. Yes.
And you were looking at Dan, the victim and a young woman, having sex through the scope of your rifle that night before you shot him?
You're a murderer and a pervert.
Mm-hmm. A peeping sniper Tom.
The old man nods.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Because that's what they were doing.
The motive.
Alright.
This is where the motive is going to come from. You can coax it out of him. The lieutenant's preparing the ground.
I don't understand. Do you, detective? I don't understand this part.
Why were you looking at them that night?
I'm always looking.
He cocks his head to the side, then turns his eyes to the city. Another tremor passes his right side, lower in intensity. Alright, how will we extract the motive? Although I'm pretty sure there is no motive.
Are you always looking through the scope of a rifle? I'm just trying to understand.
A rifle scope has the best magnification.
And if you don't like it?
Click.
You pull the trigger.
Yes. Think of it as a form of critique.
Oh, okay.
I don't like this porno.
Yeah.
Connect every little piece now.
I want a new
Wrap this
porno.
up like a
Bang.
gift.
I want a new...
Ah, much better.
Yeah.
Now that there's blood and screaming everywhere, now this is my jam.
Yeah.
I can get my rocks off.
Yeah, he makes his own homemade snuff material.
He's an artiste.
That is... like, can we fucking say that on YouTube? I don't know. I'm so fucking paranoid of that shit.
Start with
It's
when
like,
it
this is
first
going to be
saw
like
it will
5
give you a
hours
chance
into
to
the video,
Yeah,
if anyone
exactly.
makes it here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Mr. Dross, you're under the arrest.
Let's find out.
Well,
You want to ask him a few more? Yeah.
Okay, when did you... No, okay, what did you know?
Yeah, what did you not like
Yeah.
about what you saw?
Yeah.
Them. Fucking. I didn't like that.
Okay then.
Splat. A bloody spitball lands on the firewood.
When did you first see the deceased?
3 weeks ago, when the rich hag came in on her galley. Her honor guard came in tow.
You mean Joyce Messier, the Wild Pines rep?
Wrinkled up whore.
Whore. Good strong word. I use it often myself.
Yes. Old-fashioned.
Moving on. The victim arrives sometime after her. Okay.
They moved into a deserted apartment above the roundabout. Radio equipment out for all to see. Reactionary radio playing. Sloppy, drunk. I've seen their kind during the landing. Those Occidental and masked phalanx weren't conscripts. Boys like us. They were whites. All they know is to destroy.
Whites?
Barely alive. They like to kill while they're on their drugs. After the landing, in the burning years, I would take shots at them. End them. The worst ones, if I had a bullet to spare. I could see they've returned now to show their real face. The face they don't dare show their bourgeois voters back on Mundi with their families and polyester clothes.
Well, anything you have liked? Or no, you haven't liked?
A tragic comedy. Druggies, prostitutes, and rentiers.
Detest pushes the cobwebs out of his eyes, pushes the melancholy aside. He relishes it.
Is there anything he does like?
More specifically?
Specifically, the whole city is a charnel house, stripped clean and draped in neon. But Martinez is the worst.
How come?
Because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martinez. It's their favorite thing to do in the whole world. Listening to race-themed radio shows. In the ruins, in their lorries.
He points at land.
Pumped full of steroids and Radio Revachol 92. Race this, race that. It's all sanctioned by that Social Democratic Union and the farce of a Social Democrat who runs it.
Mr. Clare?
Yes, the fly larva in his container. He let some nihilistic advertising yuppies erect a statue of Philippe III, a syphilitic murderer, on the town square, to spit on the working class.
Do not interrupt.
Not since the serfs of ancient Pericarnassus has history produced a more inert social class than the Martinez proletariat. The rest of Revachol at least pretends to rebuild. These people still live in ruins. In tents, like animals, like those boom-boom morons on the ice. A pity they didn't drown in that tent of theirs.
Boom boom morons.
This
This guy's just hardcore. This guy's just an old curmudgeon.
Yeah, he's not hardcore.
The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht, licking her lips. The old whore's gone now. Her gun-toting porcelain men are dead. So, actually, no. The worst is that old cop parading around in his uniform, throwing balls all day. It's not enough that the racists and liberals are dancing on our graves. The old loyalist ghouls still parade the ruins too. Every morning he's there, while the parasites he fought to protect are off in Lausanne, or Coyamorin, or some other island they built their palaces on, feeding on drugs and having sex with their own children.
That's fucked. What?
That's all the rich really want. Sex with their own children.
Going to
Throughout
Alex Jones
history,
territory.
Even the royal
Goddamn.
bloodline. It's
That's,
all just an
okay.
excuse for them to have sordid
Goddamn
sex.
time-traveling vampire
Who's
pedophiles.
no cunt for sale.
Turn the frogs gay. Probably can't say that on YouTube. Probably can't say any of this on YouTube. No, it's fine. Okay, just not. I'm just gonna let him go into his, child sacrifice territory.
In the 30s,
Okay.
those disco whores.
Follows is ominous mumbling. You cannot make out a single word.
The disco whores are too much. Hatred shuts down his brain's language center, leaving only a nonsensical sputter.
Disco horse.
Whores.
Is all he says. The rage seethes too hard.
Okay, you mentioned Mr. Bernie Clare as a farce of a social democrat.
Another hideous disappointment. Unions are the real enemy. The true enemy of the proletariat. Placating the masses.
Mr. Clare.
That deformed toad? I wouldn't expect him to wipe his own ass. I mean, the brains of the operation. The smart one.
Doesn't he run the union? Won't
That mobster toad couldn't run a shithouse. He has no political education. His twin...
We never met Edgar.
Clare,
Yep.
that one's been to one of those East Revachol universities. He talks a big game about uprising and alienation and so on.
Got it.
He's been sweet-talked by this Edgar. They must have met in person for such animosity to have developed.
Alright, got it.
First against the wall with them, first against the wall for keeping the mills of capital going. They should go before the owners.
Glad we talked about all this. Now,
Glad.
you're under the fucking arrest.
Is what you plan to say. Before you can get past, you're under. The lieutenant interrupts you.
Officer, are we sure? We could maybe get more.
One more thing.
The old man looks at his rifle in your hands, a little startled for some reason. You startled him. Maybe it was the silence.
I want to
He
ask
quickly
about
gathers
people you
himself.
don't like.
His lip curls into a sneer
Cock-rating
at the
Renee.
memory.
Every fucking morning for 34 years. Throwing that ball. One ball against the other. I've always loathed that game. That is not a working class game.
God, these revolutionaries are so boring. There's nothing they like.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Royalist ghouls played like it was life itself. Click, clack across the water each day. And that uniform, like a parrot plumage. I won't even mention that he's a traitor to his race. A Patank maniac race traitor.
Whoa, let's back off before you get too agitated.
What is there to be agitated about? The unholy ghoul. I love him there. He reminds me of everything we fought for. At least we killed Afristel and his kingsman.
All right.
Oh, dude, he's gonna be frozen solid by the time this conversation's over.
Yeah. Now we're done. Now you're definitely under the arrest of this guy.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
For the what?
The wind picks up. The silence on the water is broken all around you. Little shivers of waves appear.
I feel bad. This guy is clearly insane.
Like an
Yeah,
incantation.
he's probably just at the end. He just wants a nice warm place. He wants to
He's a
be fed.
PTSD war vet.
Yeah.
Your wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You will be given legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44 days. Do you understand? Do you understand?
But...
Do you understand, sir?
No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He looks at the reeds, eyes submerged in growing terror.
He's sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead. Pupils are dilated too. Eyes getting blacker and blacker.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
Perception, I guess. Try it.
You thought you heard something, but it's just the reeds.
Maybe we could all fit in there.
Does it have room for 3?
Not really. We could escort him to the pier, then either one of us can take him inland while the other stays here. But
then, who watches him while you're coming back here?
Who watches him while I come back for you?
you come back for me? How about I go and send a boat back for you?
What is this farce? This is a fucking farce. I can't.
I can't.
Something's happening. Stop. Lillian, you could ask her maybe.
No, we could all fit in the little boat.
Actually, no.
Maybe I can ask the net picker to watch him.
This is no harmless old man.
And it shakes his head.
World. This world. What is this?
No, listen. Listen now.
You could come back for me once you've taken him to the precinct. That's fine.
No, it would take a whole day on this island. You go and transport the prisoner. I'll be here. I can escort him to the pier with you.
Alright, no need to be polite, I'll do it.
This world. What are you talking about? Is this... us?
The wind is cold from the east. Your skin is crawling suddenly.
Alright.
What
The
the fuck?
Fucking reed monster. Hey, reed monster.
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb, to then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence.
Blink.
It's still there, an unfolding mechanism of reed-like chitin, hovering in place.
What is that?
What are you talking about?
The old man looks at the reeds, then at you.
A giant
Oh
bug.
god, it's
watch
getting
out.
closer.
There's nothing there.
He looks confused.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head. You feel your legs shaking under you and your gun hand rise instinctively.
There is. I see it.
See what exactly? A bug?
Tell me you can see it.
Can you see it?
I can see it.
4 simple words, thank God.
Phew,
If you
okay.
can see, then you're not insane. But that means it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence. Its limbs long and slender.
Be very, very careful.
Then takes a step toward the giant anthropod. What the fuck is going on? Okay, well, whoever stays behind the island has to hang out with this thing. Oh, you're gonna try to shoot it? But what if it's friendly? You're not taking a chance?
I can't equip that. I'll just. Okay, so we'll. Oh,
Approach the insect first, get close to it.
Hey, buggy.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you.
Insulindian phasmid.
The segmented antennae move with apprehension, searching for something that's not there. Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks.
Oh, this was unexpected.
Say something to the insect quietly, like,
The creature tilts its tiny head to the side and appears to look at you. It is incredibly light, like the slightest gust of wind should blow it away. But it doesn't. The air moves through it. Its slender sticks.
Yeah, what is that? Maybe Kim knows.
what is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
The lieutenant whispers back. You hear the familiar ring of his jacket unzipping, slowly, painstakingly so. Oh,
You
he's taking out a
glance
gun?
over your shoulder. The lieutenant holds a piece of milled aluminium.
Oh, it's a
He
camera.
begins to pull it open, extremely carefully. It's the camera. No, the flash will scare the creature off. Warn him now.
The flash is loud. It won't like that.
We need a photo. No one will believe us.
True.
He continues
From
to
the corner
pull
of
the
your
lens
eye,
open.
you see a sudden cascade of motion ripple through the insect's limbs. A series of ultrasonic clicks fills your ear. I am not palatable. Do not eat me. I am afraid.
Okay, take a picture.
With the sound of metal sliding against metal, the lieutenant reveals the lens. The glass glints in his hand as he begins to slide in an ampoule. You see the insect turn to him, its mandible antennae reaching out. Its motions are quick, sudden. Something cracks in the lieutenant. He's letting his pride get in the way.
The ampoule will produce a loud hiss. You're right. It could scare it away. I need a better moment when it's not looking.
I'll wait. I'm on standby, he thinks, his hands sweaty around the machine. The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you, its antennae taking their measure of the air, slowly.
We can't just leave it standing there. We have to do something, detective. It could be connected somehow even.
You've never
Connected
seen
to what?
it this
It's
excited.
completely
His
random.
voice is almost trembling.
Okay, I have no choice but to approach. See
There
ya.
it goes.
You barely get to take one step. The invertebrate reacts with uncanny speed, skating away across the water. It's gone, like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but rings on the sea's calm mirror.
Where? Where did it go?
Lieutenant has the camera in one hand and a slip of white paper in the other, developing.
You never had a chance. There was something off the moment you approached it. It was scared of you, of humans.
Tell me you got the picture.
He shakes his head
No.
in silence, an expression on his face that you've never seen there before.
Say nothing.
It's just a blur.
What now?
What now?
The old man behind you repeats suddenly. He's put his hand into the ash. It's dirty and black.
In some kind of strange, semi-catatonic state.
Our suspect's not looking so good. We should check him over. Also, it looks
Points
like
to
it
the
has some
reeds.
kind of nest there. Maybe there's proof in there.
In the reeds, where the phasmid was hiding, you see a little flash of white. Porcelain white.
Is that right there? Oh, there's a helmet.
Oh, there's
a
the
rifle
scope.
scope. Yep. Okay, I must say that is just about the last thing I expected to happen. Man, it's, the swerves this game.
Yeah,
throws at you.
yeah.
Well, you have to find that thing's eggs.
Well, the white porcelain thing, I think, is this thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's an insect-like gas mask. Okay.
What is it?
Well,
What do you want from me?
How could you not see the
I can't
phasmid?
go. See.
he stares at the reeds and falls silent.
Mr. Dras?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking, like an addict of some terrible substance. The plastic cape feels coarse. A light shiver passes the man. Other than that, no reaction. He feels small and frail.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem. Doesn't it, Mr. Dras?
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be
that's what I
medical
meant.
first, I'm afraid.
We found some things at the phasmid's nest, Mr. Dross.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
Show him the scope.
I lost.
You lost it, Mr. Dross.
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white stripes.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie phasmid.
Lieutenant observes the lens sparkle in your hand.
This sight is a T9, Mr. Dras. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
Silence. Not even a sigh. You've gotten all you will out of this poor being.
I'm going to let you rest now, Mr. Dross.
The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of
We're done.
We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here.
Yeah, we didn't exactly get a motive, but I don't think we will.
Yeah, exactly.
The man's just insane.
He rapidly declined as we were with him.
How do we get back? Ah, here we go. You have to go around? Yeah. Oh, there's the entrance. Yeah. Yeah, it was challenging. It looked challenging.
Mentally challenging. Alright.
Let's go home.
Yep.
We got to the bottom of this. Kind of like a Ex Machina ending, but it's fine.
Ex Machina ending,
in the sense that it seemed almost like unconnected and unrelated to prior events. It turns out it was just some random sniper. You know?
Yeah.
It was some random Vorvet on an island, and the shot just so happened to lead to the series of events, but there's no motive. There was nothing behind it. It was just a deranged man, a deranged war vet on a deserted island who did it for the shits and gigs.
Yeah. He's motivated by just like, I'm bored. I'm critiquing the capitalist society. Boom.
Yeah. Also, he didn't know that the guy was a mercenary,
Nice.
and
We are done here.
needless to say, he wasn't a
The
big
skiff
fan of
but 2 men and a woman
mercenaries.
stand on the concrete square of a nameless village. Looking at a small, you reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
What now? What now?
Look what the tide brought in.
Says the man without sunglasses. Suddenly his expression changes and he tilts his head.
What is that?
Oh.
Full AC? What's with all the performance gear? Are you back in high
It's your superior.
It's my partner, actually.
Oh, that's your partner?
Yeah.
Oh, right, he was disguised before.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is the man with sunglasses from the whirling in rags.
Yep.
But where are his sunglasses?
No one else seemed to be bothered by my found gear.
Bothered by it? Harry, you're a goddamn cop. They're afraid of you.
Yes, I am a goddamn cop.
Actually, are you? Are you still a cop? There's so much disco going on, it's hard to tell.
Vic, calm down.
Yeah. Okay. This is where I go, come on, there's a giant mantis thing. And then, like, it's like, and my partner Kim, he's here. And then, like, Kim just disappears. Like, Kim wasn't there. He was just, like, the fight. Well, actually, I won't say the, Fight Club ending. Spoiler alert. But, yeah. That's my call, okay? Kim doesn't exist. He's a nice babysitter man that is my imaginary friend. Okay, who are you people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I believe we've met on several occasions.
Oh yeah, the
Goddamn
man with the
Paul,
child.
Jean-Vic Caron.
Oh yeah,
And
sure.
this is your special task force. Or what's left of it. Special Consultant Trent Heilerstam, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us. We might need your help with something later.
Yeah, it's suddenly regaining his confidence.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated police lieutenant. And not a naughty boy.
Not a naughty boy.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
No, Kim, I need your help. Way to feed me to the wolves.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
She says warmly, flashing Lieutenant the tiniest of smiles.
What's this about?
Ari, we want to help you. Trent, I believe this is where you come in?
This is the horse-faced woman. I don't know why you named her that, but it was beyond idiotic. You should never address her using those words again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I called you Sarah Jessica
I don't
Parker.
quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science.
Okay.
My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
No, Trent, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
What does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the bullets.
There's a lot to say here.
Yeah, I mean...
You're not even blonde.
Yeah. Where have you been all this time? There's a mercenary tribunal.
God damn it, Harry.
He shifts his weight, crosses his arms, and looks you in the eye.
You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All will burn. Detect or die.
So, you let me face this squad of trained killers alone to teach me a lesson?
It wasn't like that.
Fuck you, Harry. We didn't know there was gonna be a tribunal, did we?
I suppose that's fair.
I said all those things.
Detect or die.
I'm not like that anymore, so.
Sure. You're not a superstar law official.
I mean, I
Dog
am
of the town
still.
is your Guillaume le Million reincarnate. I know this shit. Nothing has changed.
Oh, sorry I didn't recognize you before.
It's okay. I didn't come here to gloat or to fool you. Neither did he, actually. We're just worried.
That's right. Worried. I'm always worried about you. Every time you don't show up to work, or when you do but stink, you're a worry fest. She's worried about you. I'm worried about you. Even Special Consultant Backpedal is worried about you. Everyone worries instead of working.
So Trent Heidelstein turns out to be Special Consultant Trent Heidelstein.
Yes, I'm Trant Heidelstein. I never said I wasn't Trant Heidelstein.
That's true. He did not say he wasn't Trent Heidelstein.
So what's he special consulting then?
So what are you special consulting here?
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s, like partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality theory.
He's here to see if you're insane. He's smart. Let's move on.
You mentioned a task force?
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Yeah, totally, I get it. Major Crimes Unit.
He doesn't remember.
See? He really doesn't remember. It wasn't a sick joke. At least that's good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Duped again. No one says who they say. No, okay. None of this was ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How bad is it?
I guess the wild night of partying.
Tremors. He talks without slurring. He can drive a boat. He's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic. As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
Option number one is pretty funny. I think I'm so poor I lost my... Okay, no. I guess he drank so much he lost his... I don't know, man. Like,
yeah, probably drinking. Just
taking a look at the options.
I could say that or that. This sounds very smart and kind of understands what... But then it actually is like, oh, so he is insane, you know?
Also, the thing about the 2mm anomaly.
That's for sure insane. That's like for sure insane. Yeah, let's say something so sad happened to me that I couldn't be me anymore. It was a defense mechanism.
Psychotraumatic amnesia, Trant? I can go for that. Shit, kid is a broken man. Always has been. Who isn't? I know I am. But you know what? I keep my shit together. Also, I know a person can't wipe their own mind, however traumatic it gets. That doesn't happen. You're lying, or insane, or both.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before.
I have.
Yes, a couple of times. after some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case, the other when we looked into that mural.
The two cases in your ledger. The unsolvable case and the Next World mural. Those were recent. Those cases were hard on you.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect? Look at the sensory input here.
He gestures towards the scenery.
Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world team, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for it to end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
Leadership. Now.
I'm ready to lead again.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the body? Or do we need to get him on a disability pension? Now, nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Just stand there.
Yeah. Just stand there. It's cool.
Really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Oh. The time had come to kill a sunset.
I don't know what it's doing there.
I do. You drove it into the water. Everyone on the street saw you do it. It's going to be a local landmark too, on the brochure. Thank you for fucking us, Harry.
Sure.
Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of my payslip. You know that, right? You're gonna get fired, and I'm gonna pay till I die. It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
Here you go.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
Catch it. Oh, I fell. Oh, I'm cool. Okay.
You juggle the badge for a second, unsuccessfully, and it lands on the ground.
Oh, that's awkward.
You strained your elbow trying to catch that stupid thing. Damn it.
Oh god, it even damaged your morale. It hurt your actual physical health.
Yeah.
It was that embarrassing.
And your gun?
I literally have it in my hand. I mean, here.
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
So it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I'm drunk. I'm also on drugs.
Yeah, exactly.
I tell you, the last option is always the best one. I guess you gotta get away with a lie.
Yeah. Yeah, so what? I've had a little drink.
A little drink? You smell like a corpse. I'm downwind and I can barely breathe. You smell like shit. You let a suspect escape, Harry. Glacier something. Because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
We've read the reports. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Yeah, I mean, knocking her was the right thing to do. She gave a vital clue that led us to the island.
Oh, well. If she was nice. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect, who also escaped. Yeah, Ruby something. Or the fact that you're Everclear's little peony now, doing I don't know what for him. That's small-time stuff. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote. Compared to the 8 people who were gunned down, the streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was fucking mass murder.
Yeah, and you guys weren't there.
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired and vetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the locals.
Here comes the cavalry.
He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot, not once, but twice. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
I also solved the case. It's solved. All of it.
Detective, it's better if I do that.
Yeah, true.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
Brushes a stray strand of hair out of his eye and coughs.
Way to fucking suck up for Lieutenant Kim
Thinks
here.
of apologizing, but decides against it.
You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take?
On the case?
On Lieutenant Geoffrey Dubois.
Well, the drinking, the lost gun, also losing his badge, that's all true. And he's been drinking on the job.
The man sighs deeply.
Then there's the superstardom. He likes to, from time to time, allude to being a superstar law official. At first I thought it was a joke, but now I'm not so sure. He says disco about 20 times a day.
Damn straight.
It's odd, especially in light of his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a hustler. He grinds. He makes the real. He's a visionary and a money engineer, which is just...
He shakes his head.
Other still, he is also a Mazovian socio-economist who believes in liquidating the ruling class. How he reconciles these 2 points of view, I do not know. But he is vocal on both of them.
Yeah, that's right.
And then there's the motor carriage in the sea. And the drugs, of course. Some kind of anti-radiation drug he uses to induce visions. But despite all this, he is a great detective. One of the best I have seen, in fact.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
He can talk human beings into telling him everything. And he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped pursuing leads, however far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly driven.
Ah, thanks, Kim.
Yeah. Whew. It's like, he really did the sandwich thing there. He fucking beat me to a pulp and then, like, slapped a little, like, one piece of single sliced sandwich bread to, the padding.
Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke, which, by the way, was a valiant effort. He really sang his heart out.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it was what it was.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation. He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
New species?
A colossal stick insect, 3 meters tall.
Oh shit.
It's
He's
on the island.
bringing that up.
Camouflage as the reeds. It unfolded from them. I did not, unfortunately, get a photo. But I believe it may have been the insulin.
No, Kim, maybe
he made
not mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might undermine your credibility a little bit.
It looks like the actual emoji of the. That's what I see, like his
of
face.
like listlessness. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I know this sounds fantastic, but I'm a 4 times decorated lieutenant of the RCM. I do not make up encounters with cryptids to spice up my day. I am very, very sane.
I don't doubt you, Lieutenant. If you say it was the Insulindian phasmid, then it was the Insulindian phasmid.
I'm gonna just
Oops, shakalaka.
Say
you
no.
gotta
My
fucking say that.
God.
Okay.
Is it somehow connected to the case?
The killer did not seem to be aware of the phasmid's presence, exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, He fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
Yeah, probably not probably not connected per se, but the perpetrator knew of its existence, which I don't think was actually true, but whatever.
So it is connected.
We could order a search. I could get people from EPIS on the island, entomologists, doctors. There must be signs of it in the woods. If we found the Insulindian phasmid, well, that would be absolutely exceptional. The PR value alone.
Killer, we have a strong motive for him.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
Straight for the motive, please.
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
Yeah, he killed the mercenary, hoping to start a war between the company and the Union.
And it worked? He got a war going?
Yes, until we stopped it. He saw the mercenary as an ennemi combatant. There's plenty for prosecution to pick from, as far as motive is concerned. Also, we have a sniper's nest with full view of the room in which the mercenary died, right on the island, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
It's a clean win.
It's way more than that.
Did all he could. Every second was a struggle.
I've never doubted you can pull yourself together and work. In bouts. Bouts don't last. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
God damn it. It is bad. Even you can smell it. Chin up. Keep focusing on the positives here.
Well, I also started a nightclub in the church.
What was that? It sounded like you set up a nightclub in the church.
Yeah. Did some kids a solid, turned their lives around.
4 kids were living in a tent on the ice. They were going to drown when it melted. It's not optimal, but the building was abandoned, so he put them in there. It's okay.
It's not that okay. Get off this subject now.
The Phasmids was a female, the reeds are its nest.
Female? What makes you think so?
You had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female. And the nesting behavior too, I think.
Incredible. Were there eggs in the nest?
Not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
Nope. Yeah, helmet and scope.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called bowers. They are for attracting mates.
I think it was female. No, could have been male, actually.
Must be robust if it can move a helmet with its limbs.
It had mandibles looked like hair. It was completely white on the inside.
Yes, but also reed-colored, beige and brown, a little green on the outside. After unfolding from a single stalk, it still retained parts that looked like reed tufts on its limbs.
Incredible. It's a toughie that you don't have a photo. This would look very, very flashy in the papers. None of it says vigilante murderers to me at all. Great PR.
I tried to, but I only got a blur.
Ouch.
We can still work. Cop discovers new species in there. I know a good guy in La Majesté, but only after the École Supérieure people find it. This cannot be done by French people.
It needs to be white coats and glassware for this fly. We need professionals.
He looks at the reeds.
In the mist-colored distance, over the water, nothing moves. Not a trace of it. You're doing good here. Perhaps only for a moment, but still. Quit while you're ahead? Or no?
I think there was also a dead man on the boardwalk, a missing person I found.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
How did you know I found him?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Still, good work with the missing person, Detective.
It's still a point for you. No denying it.
Alright, so what do you say? Want to take this hot shit
I
back?
don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
He shrugs.
So I have to. Jude,
Honestly, anything that ends this trial is okay with me.
Quick nod.
But he's been drinking, she thinks. This is exactly how he gets out of this every time. It's bad for him, but...
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
I don't want to say this.
The man looks westward, impatiently jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Well, yeah, Lieutenant Kim, what will you do now?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all this. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
About what?
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol.
Pulls up his collar and looks around. The cold spring light reflected in the lenses of his glasses.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Distant traffic. A scrap of newspaper drifts by, carried by the wind.
Want to do that at Station 41?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains with my doom-mongering.
No, I meant investigate. Come work in Precinct 41.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
Would fit him. And crazy enough. Can take the stress. He doesn't know how to finish the sentence.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
Then it turns very serious all of a sudden.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to. Mountains, even.
I do like the sound of that.
Oh. What kind of station is Precinct 41?
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? We're the bad guys. No one likes us.
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You are just understaffed. And everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
He tilts his head northward.
Get back to it. We left Torsen and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good.
Did we recently shoot up a church by chance?
So he remembers that. Yes, there may have been a raid on some churches. It wasn't good press.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be clear.
What happened? Why did we go in there?
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it. I'm not talking about this anymore. Your security clearance is shit tier right now. You have to wait for it to go up.
Fair.
He means it. The RCM and its enemies will not be discussed on this coast.
So, and Price is?
Ptolemy Price? He's the son of the old Price, one of the founders of the RCM.
He's one of the most highly regarded men in the force. You're lucky.
Somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory, shaped like a ladybird with two chimneys, Police Captain Ptolemy Price sits behind a heavy wooden desk. Resident medic Nix Gottlieb pours him coffee. It's silent in the captain's office.
Let's chill.
They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets. They speak of the events of April and the blood on the streets in May.
And the Sea Wing is?
God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B, C, and D. We're in C. It's made of losers and clock punchers. You and I reconceptualized it as a task force. It was a mistake.
There's also a lot of outside help involved, not only me. Other losers too.
He's anything but a loser, although he would like to be seen as one. It's cooler that way.
Torsen and McLean?
Mac the Torso Torsen and Chester McLean. They're not fit to run a wing. Believe me. Things are shaky as it is.
They are damn iconic though, Torsen and McLean.
An iconic duo, I take it?
Yeah, not like us. Two clinically depressed old men. Where's the contrast here? We are garbage.
Nah. So I work in the Bloody Murder Station.
Okay, it's not the Bloody Murder Station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershaw. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have it.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
Why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you were drunk.
Some chick who?
Dora something. Dora England. Yeah, you mentioned the name.
Not Dora Dubois.
Dora England.
Something like that. Half-Vasen.
So we weren't even married.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
When was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago? She was way before my time.
Dude, 6 years ago and I'm not over it? Having like random forgotten, Vegas nights? What?
6 years and you haven't gotten over it?
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. Could have been 6. 3. Let's go with 3.
No, it was 6. Like, ancient. It's a old man thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora England.
I think that's true actually. It is an old man thing.
Yeah.
Like 5 years for an old man is like 2 years for us.
Right.
Because time goes by so fast.
Yeah. Yes, this is eternal wisdom here. We're gonna look back on this. Who was she?
Incredibly bangable.
Figures.
Extremely fuckable, Harry. Gorgeous. A gorgeous bourgeois woman. Wayfish. Like a Welkin, basically.
Snow Welkin. Blonde Welkin. Heartbreak Welkin.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. One you never recuperated from.
Look, the sun is about to go down. It's time to go.
Then she went and got pregnant.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken kind of thing. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist? Go talk to that.
Who am I?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
What?
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but...
Before
you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
That explains a lot, actually. Yeah.
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth, your inexplicable facial hair.
The collection of fallen sportswear I've amassed.
Some of your more...
Wow.
Old-school wording choices. Your posture, even. The constant stretches.
Also, this guy. Just everything about this guy. God, even this javelin-throwing freak here.
Alright, I see now.
It all makes sense.
Yep.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
I'm ready.
Good.
Fuck it, let's go. Tron brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Under the afternoon sky, the great district hums. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41, to Boogie Street, forking into the snow-swept horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time. Torsen? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois?
Of course.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
Really? Nix Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's quite unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Ptolemy Price points his pen at the doctor. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through, and when he does, he'll side with Revachol. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Yeah, I guess we can. Alright, guys. Kim, my new partner. Disco Elysium 2. Jack, you're too bitter with me. I love Kim now. He's my new partner. I don't need no Dora Ingerland. I want to just do work with Kim. I want to bang on the drum all day. Ba-dun-dun. Okay, that's nice. Maybe I changed my mind.
Yeah, they've been partners for so long that it's normal that they rag on each other.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. He's just trying to beat me into...
Did you just go through the door?
Yeah.
What the
Wow.
I didn't know you guys had superpowers.
That's cool motor carriage. Wow. Alright, everyone. Well, thanks officially for being on this ride with us. It's been a great game.
It was an amazing journey. Man, I don't know what else to say. That was just a hell of an experience.
This one, built up so well, and the ending, it got a bit long. I would say in day 3, day 4, we were kind of getting whatever, but man, was it worth it.
Yeah,
this is just a must play all around, for sure. For those who like type RPG type games, you know.
A lot of dialogue.
Yeah.
But hey, at least it was imaginative and super well written.
Yeah.
I've read a lot of novels and nothing compares, man. The writers on this thing are next level.
Yeah.
It is outstanding. And I really hope they make another game. It doesn't necessarily have to be set in this world, but just in any other universe they create. They make these developers and writers get together and make another game. I'm on it.
Oh yeah.
ASAP.
Even a Disco Elysium 2 and in Jamrock, I think that could definitely, you know.
Oh, they can definitely build further on this world, no doubt about it. I mean,
so deep.
Fuck, the whole game took place inside a town.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
It took place inside of a 50-foot square area, you know, and it was so incredibly deep, and there was so much to explore and discover. Oh yeah.
I might actually play another playthrough on my own, just for to roll random other stats.
Oh,
and
yeah?
see what I can do differently, you know. See
well, there you go.
From a D&D way, you know.
Yeah, the game even has replay value.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it, guys. Next, we're gonna finish our Bully playthrough, and then probably play some Resident Evil 2.
Stay tuned for more Adventure Allies content, and hit that bell if you feel like it. Like the video if you want to, and if you like red buttons, then, you know, give it a press. You don't have to, but we'd love to have you stick around.
Yeah, we love hanging out with you guys.
See you in the next one.
See ya.